Heavy breathing, heavy breathing. It is hot. Very hot. Hot, hot. What's going on? So I'm sure some of you signed up because of the part 1 build video for this cafe racer, and it's taken so long to just get around to posting another video. I've been so obsessed with the building of the BMW G650X beast of Brighton thing that I've not really had time. That's bullshit. I've had loads of time. I'm just too obsessed with the BMW. But sad news, very sad news. The Honda CB125 Cafe Racer is up for sale. So it's done, it's finished. I worked on it over the weekend, and as I mentioned before, I built it for my girlfriend. And she basically uses it to get from where we live in the middle of Brighton to up the road a little bit, or about a mile and a half, to where the car is parked. So it just sits there like for a week at a time, and then gets ridden, what, 3 miles, and then it just gets left again. And it's, you know, it's fine in the summer when it's nice and warm, and you know, it's always under a cover and whatnot, but oh, it breaks my heart. But it's got to go, because she's not going to look after it through the winter. As I said before, my obsession doesn't stretch as far as, can I make this? Didn't see that coming. Calling the police. My obsession does not stretch as far as doing, you know, even the simple stuff, like, you know, just lubing the chain and, you know, checking the tyre pressures once a week, and, you know, all the basic stuff that you have to do when you're a motorcycle owner. We had a really long chat, and she admitted that she doesn't really want to do all that. Boom. Which is fair, because, you know, once the car is at the front of the house, and we're getting our parking permit should be approved quite soon, and once the car's at the front of the house, she is not gonna ride this, because she does view it as a oops, it's gone the wrong way, as a secondary mode of transport. Like, it's not, you know, it's a luxury. It's not something that, you know, she really wants. Like, it's fun for a day out kind of thing. Again, helmet's not done up. And so, heartbreakingly, we decided that rather than put it through a winter of, well, knowing her, absolutely no use whatsoever, perhaps we should sell it. Give me an opportunity to work on something else, maybe something bigger. Perhaps. Or maybe, you know, just another 125 cafe racer. Maybe. So in a minute, I'm going to find somewhere where I can pull up and I can talk you through what I did do in the end. You can already see that I did keep the original dials, and you know what? My girlfriend really needed them, and if I'm honest, I think, you know, having the bullet style 2 little doodahs, they're pretty much 10 a penny now. Like, there's so many cafe racer bikes out there, and not many of them hold or pay much homage to the original styling of the bike. Like, this isn't a 1989, you know, very 80s looking 125, and I love this. Like, I'm born in the 80s, at the very beginning of it, in all fairness, but I'm a child of the 80s, and I love things that, you know, I'm not trying to be something that they're not. Although making a 125 cafe racer is absolutely the epitome of making something that it is not. So I'm on my way to Bikes of Brighton on Preston Circus, just to have a little chat. There's a couple of things that this bike still needs to have done. That not that I can't do it, it's more that I haven't got time. I just want shot of it, so I'm going to try and get a quote for a potential buyer. Well, that was a kick in the nuts. Easy job, but takes a long time. Valve seals and piston rings set. So it looks like I am going to have to do it myself, whereas originally I was just trying to avoid it. Okay, let's go for a little ride then. Find a nice place to take some pictures of a beloved bike. Fly in here, there's a fly in here! Ah. Bastard. Nice! That is a very fucking hot rod. Where am I going? I don't know. Where do you even fucking get tyres that size? They are ridiculous. Don't thank me, thank the red signal. Yes, I'm trying to find somewhere to take some pictures of the butte. This'll do.
Okay, so the upright handlebars, got rid of those, kept the original levers, kept the original switch gear, or did have to replace the right hand side ones because they were buggered. Bar end mirrors, one of them fell off in the street. Again, like I said, we kept the original gauges because I really like them. I think they're really cool. It's got a new handlebar throttle tube. It's got a Cafe Racer headlight with a new halogen bulb. What a difference the previous bulb was like having a 1980s hand torch. Just a bit shit. Brand new speedo cable, brand new throttle cable, rerouted it for less friction because the old one was just chewed up because it had been routed the wrong way. Got a new, a wiring harness loom thing, which had no corrosion on it. That's wicked. Obviously it's got a custom fuel tank. I think it's for a CG125. Finished, stripped, primed and matte black finished. It's pretty cool. What else have we got? Yeah, the seat is a custom seat. I basically bought a Sinis Cafe 125 seat, took it all apart because it didn't fit, and basically recarved the actual underpan and the foam, and in turn had to recut a lot of the leather and then remount it all onto the seat to make it fit this bike, and it's so comfortable, so comfortable, and it's slightly nicer shape than the original Sinis one. What else have I got? I made a custom reg plate hanger, which kind of hangs over the back of the seat and brings it up a little bit, which I quite liked. What else has it got? It's got the carburettors from a 1984 CB125, rather than the flange version that you get in the 88, 89 model. And it gives you loads more torque down the bottom end, although it's not as efficient on the pocket. It still does about 100 miles to the gallon, I worked out, which is pretty amazing still. Or maybe a little bit less. I could be wrong, I don't know. Shut up. It's got twin foam air filters rather than the standard airbox. That was a ball ache to fit, actually, because I had to kind of shimmy the carburettors and change the angles of the boots that hold the carburettors, because they don't have to fit into a smaller space. But it's amazing. It's got custom made heat molded side panels, which have not been perforated like my first attempt ones, because it still breathes amazingly. I don't think it needs more air, TBH. It's got an aftermarket 2-into-1 exhaust conversion with gold heat wrap. I've fully upgraded the indicators and stop lights to LED. It's got a new flasher diode. The rear lights are integrated running, stop and indicator lights, which are super bright. They're really good. They're really amazing at night. The frame and the swing arm also stripped and primed and finished in matte black. Really nice. It's got a new JMT, fancy sealed maintenance-free gel battery, which is just so much better than the piece of shit that was in there. Redone the forks, got new oil seals, dust seals, fresh oil, all of that. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And now I've got to take the engine apart. Ball bags.
Oh my god. Faux leather jackets in heat. Bad plan. Very bad plan. So yeah, I am very sad to see her go. Very sad. Don't really look, whatever you do. I hate the way people don't actually look. They kind of do an impression of somebody looking before they cross the road. I'm not even sure I can bring myself to do it, to sell it. I'm gonna have to do, I think 12 hours is a bit of an overestimation on how long it will take. Classic, like I know better than a mechanic how long it will take to sort the bike out. But I'm gonna have to get the parts and do it myself. I've always wanted to learn how to how to do the piston rings and the valve seals and whatnot. My XR needed it done, and I was about to order it. I was going to order the parts to do the work the day after those thieving stole it. So obviously I never did get around to buying it. I never did get around I say quite a lot. I am sorry. I try to edit them out, but I'm not giantly successful. Get to the point. Yeah, so maybe it will take 12 hours, but it's 12 hours. Once it's done, and the bike is no longer burning a little bit of oil, I can sell it for, you know, what everybody else is selling their 125 cafe racers for, or maybe something a little bit more reasonable than that. Boom. Or maybe not. Who knows? Watch this space, or at least watch my Instagram page or something. I don't really know. I'm too hot. I think I might be getting heat stroke. I feel like my back is melting. I do love this bike. I love it. I love it because it corners so well. So well. Foreign students going to the beach in jeans. They're gonna cook like lobsters.